In darts, there are great throws, perfect legs, and then there are moments that feel impossible, moments that defy the numbers, the odds, and sometimes even logic. Today, we're looking at the rarest darts moments, from perfect legs to pure madness, historic firsts to unbelievable finishes. These are the moments that made fans question what they'd just seen, and made history in the process. We begin with a moment not of brilliance, but of chaos. It's the Austrian Darts Open, Cullen versus Treacle. It started out like any other leg, but by dart 20, things were going sideways. Cullen had left 149 after 12 darts, but what followed was one of the scrappiest legs in professional darts. Misses, miscounts, and both men stranded on double one. Finally, issued after 40 darts, it was over. The crowd laughed. Cullen spread his arms wide in mock triumph, and later joked on Twitter, "I should report this tweet," after PDC posted the leg online.
That is a magnificent leg of darts for all the wrong reasons.
From pure theatre to pure perfection, because if Cullen's moment was one of madness, Phil Taylor's was one of mastery. The 2010 Premier League final, Taylor versus James Wade. In front of a packed arena, Taylor hit a 9-darter and then a second, 2 perfect legs in one match. The first, greeted with astonishment, the second, greeted with disbelief. And Sid Waddle captured it all. You are present in a moment of the greatest sporting history. Taylor even nearly hit a third in the next leg. It was darts at its absolute peak, and more than a decade later, no one has repeated it.
They are both coming down in 9-darter style first pop, treble 19, double 12! Dave Lennon, say it, cause I'm gobsmacked! I am gobsmacked! Say it, Dave!
You are present in a moment of the greatest sporting history, certainly in darts. 2 9-darters in one night from Phil Taylor.
But one man came close. Fast forward to 2022. Gerwyn Price stepped on stage in Belfast and was instantly on fire. In the quarters, he nailed a 170 checkout, taking out the big fish. In the semis against MVG, he hit a flawless 9-darter, and in the final against James Wade, another 2 perfect legs. One night, he scored 12 maximums and averaged over 107, a show of power, precision, and pure drama.
Been in some form, you just wouldn't be shocked to see this go again.
Double 12 for a second 9-darter on the night! How about that from Gerwyn Price?
But while Price was chasing perfection, Fallon Sherrock was rewriting the history books. No woman had ever hit a televised 9-darter until Sherrock. At the Modus Super Series, she faced Adam Lipscomb in Portsmouth, locked at 3-2 down. She delivered 9 darts of perfection, a moment that leveled the match and etched her name into the record books. She took the deciding leg too, and in doing so, became the first woman ever to hit a 9-darter on TV.
Fallon Sherrock wants treble 19, and now double 12 to become the first ever female player to hit a televised 9-dart finish.
But now we move from perfection to the unbelievable. At the 2011 UK Open, John Bowles wasn't a tour card holder, he wasn't a big name, he was a pub qualifier, but he gave us something extremely rare, a Robin Hood, one dart lodged into the back of another. Then, in the same visit, another Robin Hood, a double, like something off a Disney film but live on TV. Impossibly rare, and somehow, impossibly real. Some moments are created by skill, others by weird twists of fate. Speaking of skill, let's talk about Simon Whitlock and one of the boldest checkouts ever, 150 on the board. Most would go triple 19, triple 19, double 18. Not Whitlock, he stepped up and hit ball 3 times. A triple bullseye checkout, something you'll almost never see attempted, let alone completed. It wasn't just the points, it was the confidence, the style, the crowd's explosion. But if that was audacity, our final moment is something else entirely. We are in Aberdeen for the Darts Premier League, Michael van Gerwen versus Michael Smith. MVG didn't just win, he dismantled Smith with a world record 123.40 average. He barely missed, legs of 11, 12, and 10 darts. At one point, his average ticked above 130. The match lasted just over 10 minutes, and left Smith shell-shocked. That wasn't darts, that was domination.
Here we go, Michael Van Gerwen now. Double 16, and Michael Van Gerwen has just pulled off the greatest average in television history. What a moment here in Aberdeen tonight. Remember the night, remember the occasion. It's not a whitewash, but an average of 123.40 has won the match for mighty Michael Van Gerwen.
From hilariously bad to jaw-droppingly brilliant, from Robin Hood's to bullseye brilliance. These are the moments that remind us why we love darts, why we watch, why we shout at the screen. Because just when you think you've seen it all, darts delivers something, 1 in a trillion. If you enjoyed the video, let us know your favorite in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.